Hey, Skyler, I talked to you after the spring game when you brought up how you and TJ rooming together, even though you guys never played together against each other in the Pac-12. He mentioned how you and Said Stone, you guys watch a lot of film together. You bounce ideas off each other about what you see from your vantage point, what he sees from his vantage point. How much has that helped both of you as you guys prepare for this upcoming season?
Oh, that's huge. I mean, me and Said a lot of times are on the field at the same time. So just me living with him, us being able to feed off each other. He's a vet. I'm a vet. So it's helped me a lot. I know where he's gonna be out on the field. He knows where I am, and it's just been great. He helps me with a lot of things that he sees because he plays up a little higher than I do. So I think he's helped me improve as a football player a lot.
And what does TJ Green, your other roommate, bring to the table as a roommate from seeing from his offensive perspective what you guys are doing, what he can do?
So he just gives us a different perspective, you know. So he sees things from an offensive view. So he'll tell me like, oh yeah, if you do this, the QB is gonna do this, or the running back's reading you, or the QB. He's just letting me know, like, giving me a better understanding of how the offense is working and how they're gonna read me. So that's huge too, because you know I always live with defensive players. So just having someone who's on offense giving me that different perspective, it's been great.
Go to John next from the Sea of Red.
Hey, Skyler, I didn't get a chance to talk to you in the spring, but being a West Coast kid, how did Liberty get on your radar, and how did that first contact happen? And have you gotten any, some of your friends, family that maybe you grew up with saying, Liberty, who's Liberty? Why are you going there? Anything like that?
So yeah, how I got connected to Liberty is my old strength staff at Washington State. They went to Mississippi State, and they were friends with Coach Dom. So when they were recruiting me, they hit me up, and they were like, yeah, that's a great place. You'll do well there. They'll get you better. So they put that in my ear. And then a couple years ago, I was watching some film. You guys were playing New Mexico State. And then I asked my coach at the time, I'm like, who's that team? Because you guys were beating them pretty good. So they were like, oh yeah, it's Liberty, it's a private school. That was a few years down the road. So just me hearing the name multiple times, it just kind of stuck with me.
Skyler, you were in the transfer portal, I think, a couple different times out there at Washington State. What were the factors that kind of led up to you wanting to go find another home?
So the first time I entered the transfer portal, I entered it as just a regular transfer. I hadn't graduated yet. So it was like the week before class, and that's when the Pac-12 wasn't playing. So I was going to try and see if I can go play somewhere else, but with me not having graduated yet, I would have had to get a waiver signed. So then by me doing that, it was just a risk I didn't want to take. So I started school, and after I started school, that's when I put my name in the transfer portal again so I could go as a grad transfer.
Emily, go ahead.
Skyler, I feel like you have great hair. Do you have any NIL deals regarding like your flow?
I haven't gotten it yet, but hopefully some come during the season, you know, after I make a few plays. So
I know. I feel like I need to like be y'all's like agent or something because I have all these great ideas. No, I'm kidding. Seeing a higher level of play at Pac-12, where would you compare this current defense with Liberty and the talent that is here?
Honestly, this is probably the best defense I've been a part of. The most complete defense, I would say. Like at the Pac-12, we had players like standout players in one position. We may have a standout here, a standout there, but I feel like this defense as a whole unit is the best defense I've been a part of. Everybody's on the same page, and everybody wants more. Like they're not content. Everybody's hungry. So I just like that. The energy that the defense brings, everybody's always hyping each other up. Someone makes a play, you know, they're the first person. You feel me? I'm one of the first people to congratulate them, and then vice versa. If I make a play, they're the first people to come congratulate me. So I just love the energy, and I love how I feel like all the defense players have my back, no matter what the circumstances are.
I feel like Javon Scruggs has been the leader on this defense for so long, but how have you, come in and been able to be a leader and a voice for that side of the ball?
So I just want to lead by my play. I know Scruggs been here. He's the official leader of the defense. So my role is to just lead how I play, to just carry myself great, make the plays I'm supposed to make, and just do my job. He's a vocal leader. He's a great leader. I'm not trying to take anything from that. That's his role. I just want to come play ball and help the team as best as I can.
That's very mature. Thank you.
You get into any foot races in practice? I've heard Scott Simon say you're easily the fastest guy on the team.
We had a couple. We had not races really, but we had the little catapults on, and they timed like our fastest mile per hour, or how fast we're moving. So that's basically the only thing. We haven't had any races or anything like that. But yeah.
I heard you can outrun a car in some some speed limits. So what were you up to?
My fastest time, I think it was 23.8. I got to 23 miles per hour, almost 24. So. But credit the strength staff completely. They got me, since I've been here, they got me way more explosive, way stronger, way faster. I just credit that all to the strength staff, honestly.
Skyler, who challenges you for the fastest on the team?
I would say it's Dro. Cedro Lewis. He's probably like me and him. We go back and forth. Who's the fastest? I'm the fastest, but But he pushes me pretty well. Also, TJ Green, Kevin Shaw, they pretty fast too. So, yeah, Pop, them guys push me. Noah, he pushes me a lot too. So, yeah, everybody's really, they just push me to be the best I can be, honestly.
Amy, go ahead.
Skyler, I look back from high school days. You had some pretty good times in track in high school. What events did you compete in, and has the track background helped you, in football?
Oh yeah, so I started running track. I want to say when I was in 6th grade. So that kind of gave me the foundation, laid the foundation, teaching me how to run, just control my movements, don't waste any movements, and getting out of a stance and all that. But I feel like my track background has really helped me. I ran the 4x1. I ran the 100, and I ran some hurdles too. So.
You ever done kick returns?
Yeah, I was a kick return specialist when I was in high school. So they actually got me doing a little bit of kick returns here. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.